what's the origin story of gothic hardcore and rainbow rock, and how did it all start?
Oh, I can tell about that because I'm an ancient member of this band. And back in 2016, we played some mudcore music with the band. And Lena joined us, which changed everything, starting from music and lyrics and all the stuff. And we gained the name 0% Mercury. And we start playing gothic hardcore and rainbow rock. Starting from that point, many things have happened. Like we've recorded multiple singles, EPs. We've released our first album last year, many featured songs, and also our Pride and songs which I really like. A featured song with American band called Johnny Booth, vocalist from the Andrew, if you will watch this, saying hello to you. Also, we've played multiple Ukrainian tours. We've had 2 European tours. Uh, we've been nominated to Buma, that is best Ukrainian metal act nominee in Ukraine. That's was like a huge metal nominee in Ukraine. We've played at Wacken Festival in Germany at Metal Battle and won their third place. So many things happened till then. Also, multiple videos and lives. So please ask any specifics stuff.
Gothic hardcore and rainbow rock, they are very interesting like genres. So maybe you could fill me up like what that actually means.
Actually, we don't limit ourselves with a particular genre, and if you're listening to our music, you can hear like a lot of genres in there, and we didn't know how to describe it when we decide in which way we are going to go. So we just yeah. By the way, gothic hardcore. It's mean if to translate it in English, it's like a kitty hardcore from the cat. So it sounds pretty similar to chaotic hardcore, and we found it funny. So we decided to be like kitty hardcore because our hardcore part is um, like not the same as usually, because we are singing about love and hope and goodness and other things, and mm, the lyrics is not so aggressive, I guess. So we became a gothic hardcore, and I guess that it.
Like you said, you don't limit yourself. So what is kind of your approach to your creative process as a band when writing music?
Yeah, we have really major musicians in our band who plays years and years and years in different bands, different genres. So usually how we create music, we just create a bunch of different riffs, a bunch of different songs, which we try to put all together, to merge it, to connect it into some solid state. And after that, Lena comes and changes everything. And in result, we have our song.
Yeah,
I can tell more if please. We all listen to different music and genres. For example, me, I was raised in progressive metal and some jazz music maybe. And when I came to the band, guys really didn't like all that stuff I wrote before. So I tried to.
That's lie.
It's true. You didn't like my early stuff, so I tried to get a connection with guys and to mimic their style. Now I try to write music more similar to music they had earlier, but I don't leave attempts to fill it with some mathematical stuff like weird measurements or some fancy chord progressions because I like it. No, it's me. So I try to implement this still.
Yeah. In the result, we have this gothic hardcore and rainbow rock, mix of everything that we like and trying to merge it all together in some different forms.
And as for lyrics, I'm inspiring with, like cartoons or films from my childhood, and I guess that it.
Well, maybe we can go a bit deeper even into the music. There's a new EP out. I guess it's now last year. I'm not sure how to pronounce the name of the EP.
It's
Oh, we can calculate.
Aokigahara.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Aoki Gohara, and this is spin-off to existing songs that we had in our previous album also named Aoki Gohara.
What's the background story of the EP?
It's our first release using our native language, Ukrainian, and we decided to get closer to our Ukrainian listeners and speak to them about the important topics, about how to find hope when everything around is literally burns and we live in a hard time right now. So like Pablo said, it's a spin-off to our song from our long play. We should definitely do this. And the song is about the same things, when you feel lost, like you lost in the forest. When you feel lost, you can find the way only by yourself, and you are the person who can help yourself firstly. So that is the background.
I think it's important to tell that Aokigahara originally is a forest in Japan. It's also called the suicide forest. It's a very dark place. Guys, it was before me, because the guys tried to tell a song about hopelessness, deep feelings, and how to live with them, and
how to go on.
How to go on, yes. And that's about, so our new EP is about all the feelings, but in more general, and it tells full the story of the song.
How was the experience of doing music in Ukrainian? Did it change something for you?
Yep, it is. Because if you listen our first songs, wrote it before the war, they were more like funny. I don't know how to say it. And right now, all people in Ukraine, we are feeling a lot of hard emotions. And as for me, like for the artist, it's a good background to wrote a music, because it's inspired me. But I don't choose it. So we can find the connect with people who who feel the same feelings and try to help them with our music to see the light. So yeah, we have a lot of inspiration, but I just want that all the things stop and war stops, and we try to find, other things that will inspire us to create a music.
Moving forward, like, do you have some new music on works already, or?
Okay, we are writing some stuff right now. We have a bunch of songs not finished yet. We still work on lyrics, on finishing and polishing them. But there are a few, so we are still working on them. But the work is in the progress. We don't want to announce the release date, or because it was a big problem for us with our previous EP. We had very few time to record it and finish. I don't know how we did it. I don't know. Guys liked that, but it was very hard. We also
it was
had
tough. It was tough. Really tough deadline. But we are aiming to create a new album, English-speaking one. Now we released our Ukrainian EP, and working on English-speaking album.
Actually, we just started a month ago. Yeah, we are on the first steps of creating it, and we not really sure when it will be released, but I hope we're gonna make it.
Let's not spoil anything, but do you have a feeling in which direction the music is going?
Yeah, right now we are have a lot of discussion. Where should we go from the general idea of the all lyrics and other things, how
we discussed already concept, what it is about, how it will sound.
And we discussed Kostya asked us how many chaotic things you want to see in album. And we we don't know, just show us the draft of the song and we tell you, is it okay for us or not?
How much progressive and mathcore stuff to include there. We decided to go with the flow, Let's see where it will lead us.
I hope it will be more complicated, but I'm not sure how much complicated it will be. So we are still in progress, and we'll see what will happen.
Like you said, you toured in Europe and you have been, keeping busy playing gigs in Ukraine too. So what are kind of the maybe most memorable moments from the live performances from the last couple of years?
The most memorable, I guess, it's touring near the front line in Ukraine, because we are always try to visit the frontline cities, because a lot of bands and artists they don't want to go in there because it's really dangerous, and the people, the listeners and fans, they are waiting, and they also want, to have fun, and not only live in under the Russian attack with the missiles and bombs and other things. They want to see some like good things, not only bad. And a lot of people we met in there are so grateful for our concerts, and they tell us stories about how do they live in there. And from the on the one hand, it's really hard to listen it and realize the reality we live in. But on the other hand, you realize you're making people happy, and you, in all this darkness, you can make some good thing for them. So for me, it's really important. But when we are back from the frontline part of our tour, we need to have some rest mentally, because when you are playing gig, and you need to stop it because of the air alert, and on the same time you playing, Russia decided to have a massive missile strike, and you need to stop the gig. You need to go to the shelter, and you always be in a dangerous circumstances. So mentally, it's for me, it's hard. But we don't want to stop. And when we are going to plan our next tour, we definitely will visit Chernihiv, Zaporizhia, Kharkiv, Sumy, and other cities that are like in 20 kilometers from the front line, to see the people.
Yeah, and people are waiting. And
some words about hunger for music. Our biggest show during our tour was the closest one to the front line. It was in Zaporizhia, and there was like about 600 people there. It was a mini festival. Anyway, it was very strange because you even could hear some explosions. I'm not sure it was, but it's like when I was walking around, I heard some. Anyway, people came to this festival, and they needed it. So we are happy we could perform there. It was in Zaporizhia. I don't remember if I told it.
yeah, so people are waiting. People would would need to go to concerts, and it will be great if more and more bands would visit those cities, playing concerts over there, playing charity gigs, gathering money for charity. That would be important.
Like you said, the situation is, of course, very, very challenging and tasking. So, how do you balance these things then? As you said, it's hard, but where do you find the balance?
I guess we didn't have a choice.
Yeah,
Yes,
what is
we
the other
have to
option,
do
you know?
Of course, we would like to play more on Europe or other cities and countries, not only in Ukraine, I mean, and but people in there, they not in Ukraine, they have a lot of entertainment, and entertainment is an important part of mental health for the people. In Ukraine, we don't have a lot of them that things, and in one moment we became a band who inspired and give people what they want right now. As I told previously, our music is about hope and how to go on in the tough and hard circumstances. And it's really like top one topic people need to remind with. So we have a mission. Maybe it's so loud words, but uh, people in Ukraine, when we are talking with them, they told us the same, that our music helps them, and that's the main point which inspired me to go on to um, keep going with concerts, with the music, and with other things, and that's the main thing that's balancing me.
You are certainly doing your part. So how do you see, like, in this very difficult situation, how do you see the music scene in Ukraine at the moment?
When the war started, it like the music scene in Ukraine was raised up because as we talked previously, that the huge inspiration factor, like, um, and first people was so united and help each other, and not only with um, like general things. We are talking about music, so people decide to share. Musicians decide to share their own experience and other things with each other. That helps everyone to know more and like doing their thing better on the more high level, and right now it's a tough topic to discuss because everything is dynamic and everything is changed, and a lot of musicians from the band are joined the army, and they are on the front line, and a lot of bands just can't playing concerts or creating a new music, or they can, but it's became more harder for them. So from year to year, everything like going harder for the musicians. But anyway, uh, a new bands are creating and new music is creating, and we are just trying to do our best in that way, no matter of what.
Yeah, it's really hard to answer the question where you will see yourself in 5 years. But we know that we like to do music. We will do music. We will do Ukrainian tours. In case we'll be lucky, we'll do European tours. We'll do, you know, that is ongoing, and we are doing our stuff. We will see where it leads us, but we are doing as much as possible.
We've been kind of talking around the upcoming music too, but what will be the very next thing for 0% Mercury?
As Pablo said, long-term planning is not for Ukrainian people right now.
But there would be show in January.
Yeah, we will. We have a show in January in Lviv, and Lviv is like relatively a safe city. So we are waiting for a lot of people in there, and after that, I guess we're going to have some tour, maybe in Europe. We'll see how it goes. So right now we're planning for the 1 or 2 months.
Our plan is limited to one show this month, albums that we are working on, and one also feat song which we can talk much at the moment.
Or two.
I didn't know this.
Russia is a terrorist state, and please stand with Ukraine. We are good.
Yeah, from me, I hope people not getting tired from our war, because it's very important for us to get some support, physical or moral. So I hope everything. I hope everything will end soon. But it's very important for us that people in Europe know and still supporting us. So thank you guys all. If you will listen it, we are really thankful for everything.